Hello, how are you today? It's Sue Maddox, Stamping Up Demonstrator from Melbourne, Australia. Back with you today for our weekly update. And this time I'm in my craft room. I've actually managed to dig up the desk. I think it was covered with about that high in just junk, really. And isn't it amazing when you set the timer and just get in and get stuck into it? It doesn't actually take all that long. I've still got a bit to go to tidy up, but at least I'm back in here and we've got a little clear surface there. I actually have made a few cards today at it, which is nice. Okay, let me run through a little update. So our holiday catalogue has started, so we're all set, all right, off and running with that one. If you've got any bits and pieces that you wanted. Today I thought I'd show you some easy 3-panel cards. So there's lots of really pretty DSP in our catalogue this time. So I thought I'd show you a nice easy design that you can do to make best use of that. So one of my favourites from this catalogue, it's not actually even really a Christmas paper, it's the Frosted Floral. I showed this last week, but I've chopped it up a bit more now, so it's a little bit easier to see. So we've got these beautiful florally and leafy sort of designs on one side. It's all on a lovely shimmery paper. So it's got a, oh, I think a bird just took a wrong turn and hit our window there. On the back, hope he's okay. I'll have to go out and have a look after. On the back, there is some other beautiful. I actually like the back of this paper just as much as I like the front, I think. So this is a gorgeous one. You can find this on page 37. Now, another handy thing with our pattern paper is that each pack has a cardstock pack that is you can buy separately. It's got 3 of the colours from the paper. So 3 of the colours that match, and you get 8 sheets of each. So it's a nice way to buy your pattern paper without having to buy a great big pack, all of the one colour. So these are the 3 colours that they've picked out for Frosted Floral. We've got which way's my hands going? We've got Blackberry Bliss, the Grey Granite, and Tranquil Tide. Now, let me show you some of our 3-panel cards here. So all I've done for these cards is just to cut 3 strips. Now I'm mixing my measurements here, but the width of the strip is 1 1/4 inches, and then the length of the strip is 14.5 centimetres. So we'll have a bit of both, have a bit of inches and a bit of centimetres there. And yeah, and that's a nice size if you just want to stick it straight onto the card base, and just a little thin layer of the card showing there. I hope this is working okay today. My camera's doing a little bit of a funny thing. I can't see my normal bit that I can see. But anyway, we'll just go ahead. If anyone's asking any questions, I'll have to come through and get to them later. This is that happy birthday over the top, just with the happy birthday thinlet there. And I think I've used, it's just a scrap I had around. It's a champagne coloured, what do you call it, foil to go over the top there. So for this one, I just cut the one section into 3 bits, so that can be a nice look, just with that little line to separate. And then we've got another one if we use 3 of the different designs. Oh, let's pop that up there. Okay, so that's using 3. I love this grey. This is I've got a couple of other cards to show you with that one in a second, with a little touch of the floral as well. Now the greeting here comes from, what does it come from? It's cut out with the stitched labels one, and I can't remember what greeting I've used. Let me just have a little look here. It's from the First Frost stamp sets. That had a nice greeting. Here's to a season filled with warmth, comfort, and good cheer. Okay, I love this stitched labels outline. I've been using that a little bit lately. And I don't know if you can see, there's a couple of little, no, probably can't see on there, a couple of little sparkly, shiny dot things. I've been using my take your pick tool. The little spatula end of this I'm finding really helpful for just picking up those little bits and pieces there. Now onto another paper pack. So this one is the All Is Bright paper. It's got sort of like a photographic type designs on one side. So the 2 outside pictures there are the photographic ones with the baubles and the tree. And then the other side has got just some nice bright, happy, you know, reds and greens and things just designed. So this one's got a bit of a poinsettia sort of in the background there. So I've kept that one nice and simple and just popped a little greeting on there. We've got our little pack here of the little Christmassy enamel shapes. So some snowflakes, some bows, some trees, and some lovely dots too that are quite handy as well. We'll just pop those on for a little finishing touch. So nice easy way, you can chop up a whole stack of your paper and then just mix and match the different pieces. You'd whip up a batch of cards in no time. While we're on panels, so this is a slightly wider panel here now. Actually, let's do this one first. I think I showed you last week the one I made with the crushed curry, the simple one, and then also did a stepped up version. So same sort of design, but just added a few little finishing touches. So I've sponged, where are we? Sponged the edge of that one, and I've stamped a little bit of the one of the grungy sort of texture stamps in the background, and then added some other bits and pieces. There's that stitch shape again. It's a bit of a favourite at the moment. Okay, lucky last for today. I think this is one of my favourite papers as well. I think I've got a few favourites out of this one, but this one, what is it called? It's called Joyous Noel DSP. It's got these beautiful little coppery accents to it that just give it a little bit extra special. And I love this particular piece here. So I've kept it very simple, this card. I've just popped it onto a crumb cake base, a little tiny strip of the copper glimmer paper that comes in. There's a pack that we've got in the holiday catalogue with 3 different colours, and copper's one of them. And then just to keep that little copper theme, I've stamped my image in and embossed it with the copper embossing powder, which I bought a long time ago. I was worried it might have gone off, but yeah, no, it must last a good long time. So that's in the main catalogue, the copper embossing powder. It just looks beautiful. It's nothing like watching that copper powder melt. It looks beautiful. This is some of the new little frosted dotting things there too, just a little finishing touch. Okay, that is about it for this week. We're very short this week. I can get back to my desk and make a few more things. I've got a few blog hops to make some cards for today. It's nice to be back in the room. Isn't it lovely to get that little burst of energy? I think with the spring sunshine. I've been out in the garden. We've got our balcony looking nice. The fish tanks had a clean. Back in my craft room. So hopefully we can keep up this this momentum and get a few things done around the place. I hope you've had a nice weekend and all set, and that your Monday is off to a great start. Thank you very much. I'll catch you again next week. Bye.